Let's look at DMAIC in depth. Define. Let's start with a project from a state government department responsible for professional licensing. The problem is simple but costly. Applicants are waiting an average of 68 days to receive their licenses, well beyond the agency's target of 45 days. Complaints have doubled in the last year, and several applicants have lost job opportunities due to delays. A Six Sigma project charter is developed with a clear goal to reduce the license approval time by 35% within 6 months. The project scope includes the review and approval process, but excludes background checks conducted by external vendors. Stakeholders include the licensing director, IT systems manager, 2 clerks, and a representative from the governor's office. The voice of the customer citizens seeking professional certification is captured through surveys, revealing that predictability matters as much as speed. People want to know when their license will arrive. This insight helps refine the goal, not just faster processing, but consistent turnaround within a defined time frame. Measure. The team begins collecting data over a 6-week period. They track around 200 applications from submission to approval, recording timestamps for each stage. The average total processing time is 68 days, but the range varies from 39 to 112 days. The data reveals significant variation among the 3 review teams. Team A averages 51 days, while Team C averages 84. A process map confirms 11 distinct steps between submission and issuance, including 2 redundant verification steps that require manual review. Time studies show that 30% of total time is spent waiting for supervisory sign-offs. Measurement system analysis validates that time stamping in the system is consistent, with less than 3% error. The baseline sigma level for the process is calculated at 2.9, which translates to about 74,000 defects per million opportunities, far from optimal performance. These defects represent licenses issued later than the 45-day target. The data sets the foundation for focused analysis. Analyze. In the analyze phase, the team examines the sources of delay. A Pareto analysis indicates that 63% of late approvals result from missing documentation, while 27% stem from rework due to inconsistent review standards. Root cause brainstorming leads to 3 potential issues: unclear communication with applicants, inconsistent reviewer training, and a cumbersome approval hierarchy. To validate these causes, the team uses correlation analysis. They find a strong link between incomplete applications and longer review times. Correlation coefficient R-year 0.74. A closer look at email logs shows that 42% of applicants never received clear instructions about required documents. Additionally, one team requires 2 supervisory approvals per application, while others only require 1, introducing inequity and delay. The root causes are now clear: inconsistent application instructions, redundant sign-offs, and lack of process standardization. Armed with data, the team can move confidently into improvement planning. Improve. Improvements are tested through pilot changes. First, the agency updates its online application form to include automated prompts for missing documentation. Second, all review teams adopt a standardized checklist developed collaboratively. Third, the approval workflow is redesigned to require only 1 supervisor sign-off unless the application triggers an exception. After a 4-week pilot involving 300 applications, results show an average processing time of 42 days, down from 68 days. The variation among teams narrows to less than 5 days, a major improvement in consistency. The new form reduces incomplete submissions from 38% to 7%. Supervisory workloads drop by 25%, freeing them to focus on complex cases. The predicted annual impact includes faster licensing, fewer citizen complaints, and estimated administrative cost savings of $110,000 through reduced rework. The improvement is not just statistical, it's visible in happier citizens and more motivated staff. Control. To sustain the results, the team develops a control plan with monthly performance monitoring and quarterly audits. A dashboard now tracks cycle time, backlog volume, and percentage of complete applications. Supervisors review trends every Monday morning, addressing anomalies before they grow. The IT department embeds alerts in the workflow system to flag any application exceeding 45 days. Continuous training ensures all staff follow the same checklist. 6 months later, the process remains stable, with average processing time at 44 days and 95% of applications meeting the target. The agency earns recognition from the state's performance office for measurable service improvement, and the project is later replicated in other departments.